In 2018, a Twitter account called @RealHuman89 began posting at exactly 3:19 a.m. every single night. The pattern was always the same, a single lowercase word, followed by a string of random coordinates. At first, everyone dismissed it as just another alternate reality game, or maybe a poorly designed spam bot. But a few curious users started plugging the coordinates into maps. The locations were real. They matched the crash sites of planes, the last known locations of missing persons, and even, unsettlingly, future news events, often hours before they were ever reported by the media. The intrigue turned to fear one night when the account replied directly to a follower. The message was simple: you should have stayed offline. Minutes later, that follower's entire profile vanished from the platform. Trying to access their page redirected you straight to @RealHuman89. Analysts and data miners were baffled. They dug into the API logs, trying to figure out where the posts were coming from. But the account wasn't using any known client. There was no device ID, no IP address, nothing. The platform's own backend simply listed the account's activity as system-generated, and yet new tweets continued to appear, typed out manually, one keystroke at a time. In 2020, someone on a hacking forum claimed they'd finally breached the account. They posted screenshots from what looked like a developer console. At the top, a label read, Session 01, active since 2009. Any attempt to log out or sever the connection was met with a stark error message. Session bound to origin host, disconnection not permitted. The hacker reported that every time they tried to close the window, their own keyboard started typing by itself, repeating the same phrase over and over again. Real human typing. Just minutes later, their computer reportedly short-circuited, completely fried. After that incident, @RealHuman89 stopped posting words. Instead, it started posting images, hundreds of them, all of different eyes. Each day, the images were more zoomed in, the details more unnerving, until the account's banner became a single solid black pupil. Then, as suddenly as it had appeared, the account was gone, wiped from the platform without a trace. But the story doesn't end there. Some users still report getting notifications at exactly 3:19 a.m. saying, "RealHuman89 liked your post." If that ever happens to you, it's probably best not to check which one. Subscribe for more stories from the web's darkest corners before the next mention goes live.